I was working. I was making good money. I was paying my own bills, bought my own clothes, food, anything you asked for. I was doing my own thing. What happened was I ended up getting pregnant. I was still working on the job. And so they got kind of scared of me getting bigger and bigger on the job. And I started noticing my job title was slowing up and slowing up and slowing up even more. Well, they just told me, you know what, we're going to let you work up to 9 months. Once you hit 9 months, we got to let you go. I ended up staying in my car for a little bit. So then I ended up going into a shelter, and it took a few years. It didn't just happen overnight. So that was really difficult for me to go through that. Then I went ahead and applied at low-income housing departments. I went and just started flooring my name out there. I got to the point where I waited around. No one called me or anything. You have to keep calling once a month. You got to keep staying on the roster. Every time I go to the housing, it went back to the shelter. And I'm like, well, where's the housing gonna come in? I need a place, not a shelter. I need a place, you know? I wanna get a job, but I need the help to get there. Like, they just wasn't understanding that part. I didn't have nowhere to go. I knew I can find me a place, and I'm gonna go get it. I know I need a deposit. I called 211 one day. They told me about Wellspring. So I just got in my car and I just drove straight down there.
I want the families to feel seen, first of all, and I want them to feel that they matter. And then when they step through the doors, I want them to feel that this is the best social service experience that they've ever had.
Kayla came to me when she was living in a shelter. She was just one of those people you could see just had a light on, was very excited and very determined. She had found a place. She looked on Zillow, found a house, and talked to the landlord. I helped her with her move-in fees, and then I brought it over to her house and took a look at the house, and the house was beautiful. Talking to her about her having her place and what she wanted to do, all the decorations, was exciting for her. It was a great feeling to give her the keys to her house, knowing that she's stable now, that her kids wake up and they're in their own rooms, that she was able to take care of her family. That's amazing to me. And I'm proud of her. Super proud of her.
I have the keys in my hand. I'm just grinning from ear to ear, and I'm just so happy. Like, oh my God. I promise you, I've never felt this way about anything. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where I'd be right now. It was just warming, just simple and easy. And I've never had anything simple like this. It was a blessing. One of the ladies that was in the back in the daycare is like, hey, what do you do for daycare? I'm like, oh, well, 2 of my kids are in school and my daughter's at home with her dad sometimes. I would love to bring her here. And she's like, well, you should. My kid's never been in a daycare before. I've never trusted a daycare to put him in. And I went in here and they were very warming. It makes me feel good that she's in the ELC because she's learning a lot of different things. And when she first started, she wasn't talking to the teachers. Now she's, hi. She can't wait to get in. I'm going to school. She wants to put her backpack on, you know, and that makes me happy.
I told her, I said, you know, you have that light in you. I think you could help other people. I really think that you coming to the baby boutique that we have here would be a great thing for you.
Then they turn around and ask me like, well, have you ever thought about doing an intern? You can work here. There in the baby boutique, there'll be clients coming in, you'll enter them in the computer, and then you would basically show them around the store how to shop, get clothes, diapers, hygiene, and things like that. And then other resources that we may not have, we can also appoint them to.
I show up to work and there she is in the baby boutique. I was so excited, I almost cried.
The role they played in my life was a major role model. To see them work around the clock the way they did for a person like me, it all came down to just smile. They just want to see you happy at the end. They just want to see you succeed. You know, they don't want to see you go backwards. They want to see you go forward. I feel like people should donate to Wellspring is because they actually give the stuff out. They actually give it to the people. They treat everybody that come in that door the same. Sometimes you need that light at the end of the tunnel. Know that there's help here. I've seen them work ins and outs for people, and I'm one of them.